welcome back to my YouTube channel. So starting off, I'm going to apply the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and then I'm going into the dark blue eyeshadow from the Juvia's Place Magic palette and applying that into my crease. Then I'm going to take the dark green from the Tribe palette from Juvia's Place, and I'm going to layer that and overlap that on top. And then I'm going to take the teal color from the Zulu palette and start to layer that as well. I do my eyeshadow trick where I take my face powder and I blend out the edges of my crease. And then I'm going to take that light lime green color from the Tribe palette and I'm going to wash that over so that it has a nice gradient effect. I take the black from the Warrior 2 palette and I add that into my crease for some depth. And then I take the ABH primer again with the P. Louise Hints of Mint base and I mix them together and I cut my crease and my lid out. Once I am satisfied with the shape of my crease, I then start to go back and layer in the same colors that I used in my crease. So I'm taking the dark navy blue first and putting that on the outer corner. And then I'm going in with the teal again and layering that and making sure that they're blended. Then I'm going in with that lime green color, again blending it. And then for the minty green color, I'm taking that from the Saharan 2 palette. I go across my lid with the same base mixture and I create a liner, and then I start to set the liner with the dark navy blue and smoke it out. So while my lashes are getting tacky on the side, I'm going to be wearing Charmer today by Goddess Beauty. I'm going to do my lips. So for my lips, I start off by lining them with MAC's Chestnut Lip Pencil. For my lipstick of choice, it is Morphe Cosmetics Boo lipstick, and then I top it off with MAC's Lip Glass in the shade Primordial. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tutorial. And so now we're going to dive into the scenario that I got sent. And it's anonymous, so I'm not going to share the person's name. And I'm just going to read the scenario and then give my little spiel, my little piece of advice, suggestion, opinion, whatever you want to call it. And for the viewers who are watching, you guys feel free to do so as well. You know, help her out. So she says, hey, I've met this guy on a dating app. We've been having sex for over a month and a half. We don't have each other on social media platform because I deactivated my Facebook a while back to focus on school, and I recently made an Instagram account. My friends seem to think it's a fuck buddy situationship, but that is not the type of relationship I want. We try to see each other at least once a week. He picks me up from my house, we have sex, eat, sleep, then he takes me home in the morning or whenever I decide to go home. I even cook for him sometimes. I started having sex in 2018, so it's 2020, so for 2 years, cool. And I've never had an orgasm. All right. He is currently trying to be my first, however, he is unsuccessful at the moment. To be honest, I don't really care for sex because I've never finished. For example, when you smoke for the first time and you get this euphoric feeling, you try to feel again when you smoke for the second time. As it relates to having sex, because I haven't finished, I don't have anything to look forward to. Anyways, we tried to set plans to go out again, but I'm extremely busy and he's busy. We haven't been seeing each other lately due to the outbreak, and I haven't been feeling the vibes to text him back. Our relationship doesn't really have a title because we are getting to know each other and I don't want to rush into anything, and he feels the same way. However, explained to him what my friends think and he said we are not fuck buddies. We text every day, we talk on the phone. I don't know what to do. I don't want to get comfortable with the status of our relationship as it is right now, but I also don't want to rush into anything and scare him away. But I also don't want to sell myself short. At this point in my life, I really just want someone that we can honestly build together. Do you have any advice for me? A little bit about me. I am a full-time college student that is about to pursue my master's degree in May. Bomb bomb. I am also a full-time employee and I will be 21 in the summer. So you're young. Okay. A little about him. He is 18. He has a bachelor's degree in accounting. He is a full-time employee. And he is currently working towards buying a house and is currently living with his parents. Okay, so piece of advice would be to be as open as possible and communicate. I know it's very vague, but honestly, in a situation like this, communication is key. So, I mean, you guys seem to be pretty good at that already. I mean, you guys talked about, you know, your status as well, even though your friends have their reservations on what you guys may be. The only people that know what is going on between the relationship are the two people that are involved. Your friends are not involved in your relationship. So you two know what's going on, right? You guys see each other. You guys try to make time for each other. You guys talk every day. You cook for the man. That's not a fuck buddy situation. In terms of you not wanting to settle down yet, but also not wanting to be in a relationship for shits and giggles, like you said that towards the end, that you do want to be in a position with someone where you guys are building towards something and not just, you know, but you have to communicate that with him, you know. It seems like you guys are both on the same page with that. So, I mean, take things day by day. That's all you really could do. The circumstances that the whole world is in right now definitely doesn't help, unfortunately. It's a very unique situation. So you can't really leave your house, obviously. You have to be social distancing. Because obviously you guys don't live together. So, I mean, that obviously makes it a little bit more difficult as well. But as long as you have an open line of communication with him and you establish that, listen, I do like you, but I do want to take things slow and take things day by day and not rush into anything. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You are young. You're 20. You're going to be 21. You're really young. If it's a thing where you're not really sure about your interest in him, I mean, again, like I just said, you're young, so you don't have an obligation to be tied down to this one person. You can weigh out your options and talk to somebody else if you so choose to do that. Again, I know you said you don't want to be messing around. You want to be able to settle down. So, I mean, if you can establish that with him and then move forward little by little and slowly on your time, you know, on a time that you guys agree on, then make that work. In terms of sex, again, that is communication. It seems like, you know, he is trying, as you said, he is trying to be your first. So, I mean, that is something that you, again, communication is just a big word here, where you have to let him know that, you know, this is not working, let's try this. This is not working, let's try this, until you guys can both, you know, get there. Because, I mean, is he taking his time? Is there foreplay? Like, there's so many different things that I could ask that, like, I don't know. So it's like, are you guys just banging it up and there's no intimacy there? Like, is that what it is? So you can't get your rocks off? Because that's important. You know, you need to be vocal about what you want. If you are not vocal about what you want, you will not get anywhere. The biggest piece of advice, and in my opinion, would be communication in all regards. You know, communicate. Let's take things day by day. I like you, however, for sex, hey, this is not working. Can we try this? Can we spend a little more time in this area and see what happens? So yeah, if you guys feel like I'm missing anything, if you guys want to chime in, comment down below. That was my first tea with Moda. Thank you, my love, for sending in your situation. I hope that what I spoke on helped and gave a little bit of, you know, solution to your scenario. I mean, nothing, like, there was no like red flags in the scenario. You guys both have good heads on your shoulder. You guys are both working towards something. You guys are both in school. You guys are both working. You guys both have established that you're not just talking to each other for shits and giggles, and that's really important to know that. because it would be different if, you know, your friend thought that and you'd be second guessing it, and then even if you had the conversation, he wasn't clear about what it is that you guys are, and he was, you know, and he said you guys are not that. So yeah, just keep that open line of communication. Communication is so essential to any type of relationship that you have. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed this little different type of segment. It's something new that I'm trying, so hopefully, you know, it does take off. We'll see how the weeks progress. But thank you guys so much for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye, loves. If you would like to be a part of the next Moda Mondays Tea with Moda, send your messages over to the email provided down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys in the next one.